Hello everybody, Iain Robson here. Welcome back to an episode of County Line. Today we're going to give this stump grinder a little bit of a go here. I've been told that it works well and that you can actually take trees out with it, if I understand correctly. So it's a tree that I'm not too fond of in the yard here, so I'm going to go ahead and give it a go. And we'll see what happens here, but a couple people told me that it is a pretty good little unit, so I'm going to try and see if we can get it to work as I would like it to work. So, do we have any fancy options here? Enable the plow, no. Turn on stump grinder, allow field creation. Okay, so nothing too crazy other than turn it on for me. So I don't know if this is going to work or not. We're going to try it. So apparently, this tree was added in the latest update. So I'm going to go ahead and see what happens if we grind it with a stump grinder here. I was led to believe that you could take out trees this way. I don't know if that's true or not, but maybe it was just shrubs that you could do it with. But I had the feeling like you could do it with a whole tree, but it looks like that's not the case. No. Okay. I was misled in this context. Okay. Let's see if we can find a quick shrubbery here to get rid of. I'm sure it'll work as a stump grinder because that's the intended purpose, but someone actually mentioned that you could actually just straight up like take out a whole tree like that. But where's the shrub? What about one of these trees over here maybe? Oh, there's a shrub too. Okay, let's see what happens here. So these ones are our oh, that sounds like it's working there. Okay, that one worked. Not exactly as I anticipated, but it worked. I don't know why, but we took out the top half of the tree, but nothing in the bottom half. Now I'm confused, but okay, so it does kind of work for that type of random stuff. I guess we have to cut this part down. Let's see what happens here. Let's just move this out of the way there now. Okay. Looks like a little birch tree. Well, let's see how this works out with this. I was just kind of curious about this because I saw it on the mod hub a while back and it looked awesome. It does work fairly well. So there you go. That's a pretty nifty stump grinder. Probably one of the better ones I've seen so far. Now, let's try it on the shrubbery over there too. Right beside our elevator that doesn't do anything, our auger. Let's see if this actually works. The wife wants the shrubbery away. No, you can just drive straight through that one, so that doesn't help. But anyways, looks like it can work that way, so that's kind of neat actually. So I'm pretty impressed by that. I like the way that works. Yeah, I don't know. There's been, it seems like there hasn't been like a lot of what's the word here? I'm trying to think of the better word. Technology progression, I guess. Progression in the world of stump grinders. In terms of mods, at least. Maybe you just can't cut this tree down, that's the reason why. Although you can definitely cut it down. Okay, good to know. I wasn't sure if that was going to work or not, but I just wanted to give it a quick go there. But it seems to work fairly well. And you can even take out like small little trees from what the looks of it is. We'll try it on one more, and then we'll move on, but I just wanted to give it a go to see what it was like. Because it is kind of an interesting design here. I guess it has to be a small tree, not a big tree, and that's the key. Because if you try it on a big tree, it's not going to work. I don't know, those are all too big. Oh, looks like we have just too many big trees. I don't see any small ones around here. Yeah, no. Okay, we'll leave it there for the time being. Yeah, I was just kind of curious about that, so that's why we were giving it a go. Alright, let's go ahead and take a look at our cows. I think they need a little bit of attention. Look at all those green prices without any storage. They need grass, which we can't help them with yet. Hay, that's something we can help them with. Where's my truck here? So we're going to go ahead and take the truck. I'm going to head up to the shop. So one of the mods you can get is a mod that allows you to buy hay bales, essentially. I don't know how. I think it's called Pilot Buy or something like that, for all I know. This time I'm going to get round bales, because last time I got square bales. Yes, and then that's good. So it's kind of it's a neat little mod that allows you to buy hay and straw and silage basically when you need it. So because we don't have any of that stuff made yet, because we kind of started over from scratch again, that's the reason why we're just going to buy it for the time being until we can make it ourselves. Now, we could make it ourselves, we just don't have the grass yet. The grass hasn't grown enough in order to purchase or in order to create any kind of hay bales or straw bales and whatnot, so that's the reason why we're going this route for just for the time being here. By the end of the spring, ooh, maybe not by the spring, maybe by the end of the fall we should have enough everything. By then we'll have hay easily and silage bales easily, but I'm not so sure about the, well, we'll have straw too, I guess, at that time. Yeah, just won't have it super early, that's all. That is the deal. Now they're actually, I don't know if I actually put it in this, I picked up a building a while back. Let's see if I put it in here or not. I think I did. It's a building that allows you to store your hay bales and your straw bales and your silage bales in like a building. Here they are. So these right here. And this allows you to store them in there. 108 of each type. So basically the nice thing about this is it's a building as opposed to just being like an entity in the world. So the way you kind of think about it is, instead of having, you know, multiple entities of bales, which kind of can drop your FPS, you can do something like this and store your bales in there. That's weird, they don't have square silage bales. Anyways, you can store your bales in here, and that will allow you to whoa, what the heck happened there? Easy, buddy. Holy smokes. Look at that. They're just like, no care in the world. Goodness gracious. But that will like to store your bales without having to worry about the entity, like the extra objects is what I'm talking about. And when you have like too many objects, what can happen is basically your computer can slow, the graphics can slow down, you get FPS issues and whatnot. So that's basically what I'm talking about there. So, alright, let's grab, I'm going to grab just some round bales this time around. That was a bad pun, but whatever. And the reason I'm going to go for round bales is just because they're easy to store. And I can get silage bales too, which would be nice. As opposed to just squares. Let's get a little bit of that. So I'll show you the mod in a moment here. There we go. And here's the thing I'm talking about here. So I believe it's in pallets. So you can buy pallets of straw silage bales. So we're going to buy, let's say 1, 2 straw, 2 hay, and ooh, that's pricey. 2 silage, just because we'll probably make it back in milk anyways. But and bring this up, it is in round bales. Good, activate it. So the cool thing is we can just all pick this up with the same trailer, which is why I got this style. That was $54,000 for all that. Alright, put it in the work position. If I set it to round bales, that'd probably help. There we go. So we're going to end up leaving a couple there, which is not good, but we'll come back for them. So if we got one less one, would have been fine. Okay, good to know. But basically this will allow us to put some in our mix feeder so we can make some TMR for our cows. It will also help us increase the productivity of our cows, because without increased productivity you basically make no money, right? So there we go. I still have the special transport in ETS too that I haven't tried yet. It's one of those things that I'm going to try, just haven't got around to it. So many things to do, not enough time sort of idea, I guess. So anyhow, so that's the, I believe it's called just the buy bales, but buy pallet bales, something like that mod. I'll have to double check what it's actually called now. I think it's on the mod hub too. It's a pretty convenient little mod for situations like this where you have animals but you don't have the feed for them, sort of thing. So actually one of my colleagues at work, he actually sells hay and straw quite often to horse farmers. He is a hay guy. He's always dealing hay, I guess is what I would describe him as. You know, every now he's an older guy, but it's pretty funny because he'll be like, you know, he'll tell me what's going on. It's like, oh, I got this person calling here asking about you know, 10 square big square bales sort of thing. So it's kind of funny. So it's a lot of back and forth, asking him what's going on and whatnot. So it's pretty fun actually. Alright, so here we're coming up to our farm once again, and our mixer's on the other side. Yes. So make the turn in here. There we go. So let's just check to see what they're lacking. So it's this and grass. Can we buy grass bales? I think it was only hay. It wasn't grass. Yeah, I didn't think so. Okay. That's fine. So let's go ahead and put this in the mix feeder then. Put everything we can in the mix feeder, and then we'll see what we're lacking at that point. I just realized I don't have a front loader down here. Oh no, I do. A telehandler. Or telehandle. Alright. Just put this all here. So, is it more expensive than making it yourself? Absolutely. Alright. And that's how you can fill your your mixer really quickly. I think that's everything. They don't need any more, it looks like. So now what will happen is this should have enough of everything. Yep. Yep, should. If I progress time a minute or two, there you go. We'll have a little bit of TMR there, and I think we actually have a tractor around here somewhere. Oh, there we go. So if you remember, we actually switched over from the Oliver to the Mass Ferguson. I just want to try this out because I haven't really messed around with it. Actually, there is a tractor for sale right now that I saw at work. It's not a Mass Ferguson. It's not like at our store, but it's like an old Massey Ferguson 240. There's probably, I don't know, X thousands of hours on it, but let's take the cover off here. There we go. With thousands of hours on that tractor, I'm sure. But it's a nice looking tractor, so that's why I happen to notice it. And I think there actually is there a 240 available in this game? It's a modded one, it would be. I thought there was a 240 or something small like that. No. Which one would it be here? Also, I've seen some of these for sale. 644, 844, 7 hours, 135. There it is, 240 right there. I thought there was one around somewhere. So that's the exact tractor that I saw for sale, and it was less than that actually. But you know, it's an old tractor, so. All right, let's go give our cows some of this TMR here. They'll probably appreciate that because that'll increase their productivity. And I don't know what happened there, a bit of a lag spike, so to speak. And let's go ahead and give our cows this, and we'll check on that stagger because apparently it's stuck somewhere. Here we go. Oh, Balakin tractor actually. Oh, which button is it? Actually, let's change the tipping side here. Tip left, there we go. They probably want all of that anyways, but of course they do. And of course I haven't opened up this gate yet. There we go. And at some point I'll have to get the robot out here too. Cleaning up this mess. Maybe we'll do that right now before I forget about it again. Let's see here. Placeables, I believe it's in. I need my Lily robot. There's the charging station. Unless I just went right past it. What is that? It's blank. Nope. So many placeables. Oh, there it is. Let's put that, I think, right there. And then I don't know how far it'll go. We'll figure this out. But I think usually it kind of has like a little area. Like when you plunk this down, it kind of gives it a little area to start with. So it's going to kind of go back and forth there. So I don't know. Robots are not $10,000 from real life. Absolutely not. They are way, way more. A couple of farmers that come into work actually have robots, and they're like, you know, when you redesign your barn, you don't spend, you know, a couple $100,000. You spend, you know, a couple million sometimes. So it gets pretty crazy. That's for sure. All right, let's go check on the stagger. It's probably stuck on the fence somewhere. Yeah, go figure. Oh, that's always the weird turns. Just didn't have enough space to make that turn properly. That's what it'll boil down to there. Alright, let's just lower that down. There we go. And we'll just tag along for the last little bit of this. There's only like a few passes left here. It's funny, I had the same, I had the Big Bud doing the same course and it had troubles. Whereas this doesn't seem to have as much problems. Or as many problems, I should say. Not to say it doesn't have any problems, I'm just saying, you know, not as many. So, now I could have fertilized, or could have planted this field right away, but I figured might as well plow it and get the most yield possible. Considering we're kind of at a loss right now. Well, we're not really making a lot of money. Hopefully now that we have some cows, and they're kind of productive. Well, they should be more productive than they were before, at least, so. One can only hope, at least, so. Anyways, folks, I think I'll end it there for the time being. Let this guy finish up and just tag along to make sure he is A-OK. My name is Iain, and I hope you enjoyed, and if you did, why don't you go ahead and hit that subscribe button for some more County Line action. I'll catch you guys later.